is Nur Humaira binti Muhammad Hishamli. My matrix number is 15DPR23F1020. I will present about the background of trade union. Establishment. NUFAM was officially registered on January 27, 2012 under the Malaysian Trade Unions Act 1959. Representation. The union represents the interests of cabin crew from various Malaysian airlines including MAS, MAB, AirAsia, Malindo Air and Firefly. For the goals, its primary mission is to protect the rights, welfare and safety of its members. The union has vocally advocated for improvements in wages, work schedules and other employment conditions for cabin crew. The union has also faced legal challenges and actions against its members, including the suspension and dismissal of union leaders and members for engaging in union activities.
Next, what is the function and objective of NUFAM? First, NUFAM protects and represents cabin crew. This means they act as the voice for flight attendants when dealing with employers or the government. They make sure every cabin crew members is treated fairly at work, has job security and works in a place with equal opportunities for everyone. If a member is treated unfairly, fired without reason or punished for joining union activities, NUFAM will stand up and defend that member's right. In short, NUFAM fight to make sure every cabin crew is treated with respect and fairness. Second, NUFAM works to improve the welfare and working condition of flight attendants. Being a cabin crew can be taught, which is long hours, less rest and sometimes high stress. So, NUFAM fight for better health and safety standards such as proper rest time, fatigue management and comfortable uniform. They also make sure members have good medical and insurance coverage, and if anyone is struggling with stress or burnout, NUFAM provides support and advice. They also encourage airlines to create work-life balance policies so crew members can have time for family and personal life too. Lastly, NUFAM helps members who face legal or work disputes. If a member is unfairly punished or has problems with their employer, NUFAM will represent them in court or labor tribunals. They give legal advice and guidance to help members understand their rights. Most importantly, NUFAM ensures that all flight attendants are protected under Malaysia labor laws. So, if a flight attendant is treated unfairly, NUFAM will always be there to defend and support them.
My name is Ruiza binti Shabuddin. My matric number is 15DPR23F1016. Today, I will be presenting an important issue involving the relationship between an employer and a trade union. The case of dismissal of NUFAM President Ismail Nasaruddin by Malaysia Airlines, MARS. Ismail Nasaruddin was the president of NUFAM, the National Union of Flight Attendants Malaysia, and he also worked as a flight attendant at Malaysia Airlines. As a union leader, he issued a media statement criticizing MARS management, particularly regarding the heavy workload of cabin crew, salary issue, and unfair treatment of employees. Following this statement, MARS management terminated his employees, claimed that he violated company ethics and tarnished the company image. The dispute. NUFAM and Ismail agree that he made the statement in his capacity as the union president, not the individual employees. Therefore, his actions were protected under Industrial Relations Act 1967, as they were a part of legitimate trade union activity. They considered the dismissal an act of union suppression or union busting. On the other hand, MARS agreed that Ismail's statement insulted the employees and violated the company internal policy, claimed they had the right to take disciplinary action against him. court decision. The case went to several stages in court. First, industrial court. Rules in favor of Ismail declaring the dismissal unlawful. Second, High Court and Court of Appeal reversed the decision and Mas won the case. Third, however, in 2022, the Federal Court finally overturned the previous judgment and rules in favor of Ismail Nasaruddin. The Federal Court decided that Ismail's action and statement were made in his capacity as the union president and were protected by law. Therefore, the dismissal was unlawful and a violation of trade union rights.
My name is Ifanakia binti Sarul Nizam. My matric number 15DPR23F1056. I want to explain about Nufarm and the Malaysia Airline restructuring issue. The main issue that involved Nufarm and Jentayu Dana Raksa Sendirian Berhad GDSB is related to the financial crisis and restructuring of the national airline Malaysia Airline MAS around 2014 to 2015. In 2014, Malaysia Airlines faced huge financial losses and a major reputational crisis after two major tragedies: the disappearance of flight MH370 and the crash of flight MH17. Because of this crisis, the company suffered serious financial problems and public trust in the airline dropped drastically. To save the airline, the Malaysia government through Khazanah Nasional Berhad, which is the main shareholder of MAS, proposed a large-scale restructuring plan. This plan includes terminating over 6,000 employees, establishing a new entity called Malaysia Airline Berhad (MAB) to replace the old MAS, and making changes to management and business strategies. The main issue that raised by Nufarm, which stands for the National Union of Flight Attendants Malaysia, strongly opposed this restructuring plan because it affected workers' rights, since many cabin crew and staff would lose their job without fair compensation. The decision-making process was not transparent, as the restructuring plan was made without proper consultation with the union. Nufarm also questioned the leadership and direction of the company, stating that foreign management might not understand local workers' needs and culture. In response, Nufarm supported an alternative proposal from Jentayu Dana Raksa Sendirian Berhad GDSB, a local Malaysian company. Jentayu Dana Raksa proposed a recovery plan that would save the airline without retrenching workers, a gradual restructuring process instead of sudden layoff, and the idea that local management and union representatives should be part of strategic decision making. Nufarm believed this plan was fair to the employees compared to Khazanah's plan, which focused mainly on cost cutting through massive retrenchments. In conclusion, the real issue was not only about Jentayu Dana Raksa's proposal, it was about the conflict between corporate interests, Khazanah and MAS, and the voice of the workers, Nufarm. It involved questions of workers' rights, management transparency, and national priorities in saving the country airline. Nufarm's main goal was to ensure that employees would not become victims of the restructuring process.